72-year-old Rosa Blackburn has been teaching at San Myshuno High School for 50 years. She loves her job and loves her students even more. After losing her husband Don last year, the school has been the only place Rosa still feels alive and purposeful. She loves kids, especially because she couldn't have any of her own, and hoped to spend the rest of her life influencing the youth at this school. However, the school's newly appointed principal doesn't share her sentiments. He has informed Rosa that her teaching methods no longer fit in with his modernized vision for the school. She's now one of the school's many older staff members forced into retirement. With her world destroyed and no clear purpose in sight, Rosa is now aimless with no desire to do anything. Deeply concerned about her decline, Rosa's best friend Glenda has suggested she use this opportunity to do something she's always wanted. Giving it some serious thought, Rosa, in despair, has decided to adopt a child. Can a woman her age take on the challenge of becoming a new mother? Welcome to my channel. I'm SagentT. I create inspiration for gameplay, and this build is called Grandmom. Hi guys! We're currently in the small apartment of our main character, Rosa Blackburn, in San Myshuno. Rosa is a teacher who has dedicated her entire career to the students of San Myshuno High School. She even attended the school herself when she was younger. In every way, Rosa loves being a part of the school's history. Education is the core of who she is. She's having quite a rough year though. Since losing her husband Don recently, Rosa has been trying to cope with being alone. Unfortunately, she and Don couldn't have any children of their own. As a result, Rosa doesn't have many remaining relatives. She has quite a few friends and various hobbies to keep her preoccupied, but with the love of her life gone and hardly any family, she's empty inside. Her career has been the pillar holding her up in these trying times and has always been what Rosa could rely on for stability. She values her role in the institution and loves making a difference in people's lives. Unfortunately, not everyone values her contribution. San Myshuno High is a school of tradition and always has been. Many of its staff members have been employed there for over 30 years. However, the new principal, Mr. Carlisle, seems to have a different vision for its future. He wants to modernize the school and its teachings. His first order of business has been to fire many of the older staff members and refill their positions with younger candidates. Yes, this includes Rosa, who's actually one of the first to go. Teaching is all she's ever known. Now she feels like she has nothing. Luckily, her best friend Glenda has encouraged her to try and find the bright side of this. Rosa is attempting to use this time to focus on fulfilling her other dream, being a mom. She's decided to adopt a child. Now, Rosa isn't completely delusional. She understands how old she is and knows that raising a small child in this tiny apartment will not be easy. But she is determined to give a lot of love to a child who needs her just as much as she needs them. Rosa currently lives alone with her cat Grouch, and while she loves playing mom to her fur baby, she would love to have an actual child to care for. Rosa has always been very warm and welcoming, and she loves socializing. What better room for that than the living room? Before losing her husband, Rosa did a lot of hosting here. On the weekends, if she didn't have to grade papers or create lesson plans, she would invite her best girlfriends over for activities like afternoon tea and knitting parties. She's always been one to have a good time. This is Grouch's lounge and play area. You'll never actually catch him playing though. He loves to appear mysterious and disgruntled. But Rosa sees right through his little act, she gives him tons of cuddles, and even after fighting it, he always comes back for more. Rosa has created plenty of social spaces throughout her home to entertain her guests over the years, but hopefully she can make enough space for a permanent guest in her busy apartment. Rosa loves decor and home improvement. She loves having a lot of accent pieces, eccentric and eclectic pieces with a touch of elegance. Bold colors are a must, and what's a space without plants? Of course, the most important items she displays in her home fall on this shelf. This is where she's put Don's urn and some of his most cherished possessions. This is Rosa's desk. She loves a good DIY project, and she created this space so that she had a proper place to do her work after school. She spent many hours here grading work and creating lesson plans. Her dedication to work was definitely recognized, hence the Teacher of the Year plaques hanging on her wall. Since Rosa will no longer be needing this space for work, she's been considering turning it into a study space for her new child. She can't wait to help with homework and build cool school projects together. Rosa is a true elderly woman at heart. She loves an inviting kitchen that makes you feel warm and cozy inside. She has knickknacks and doodads galore that could really use a good dusting. On the weekends, she puts on her fuzzy slippers and heads in here to make batches of goodies to donate around the city. No one can make oatmeal raisin cookies quite like she does. Rosa is also quite the chef. Even her friends want to know all of her culinary secrets. Whenever they ask about her recipes, Rosa always jokes and says that she can't let them in on her secrets because the food is the only thing keeping them around. Cooking is actually what sparked Rosa's idea to adopt. As she was cooking one day, she reminisced on all of the times that she would prepare delicious meals for her and Dawn. They would sit at the table and talk about interesting topics over dinner, or eat in the living room together while watching their favorite game show on TV. Now she eats all alone. Her heart is very heavy due to recent events, but a heavy heart is also a full one. One day soon, Rosa hopes to be making home-cooked meals for a child that she can call her own. She knows that there's a child out there in need of love, care, and nourishment. Who better than her to provide those things? One of Rosa's least favorite things about the kitchen is the uninvited dinner guests she sometimes encounters. This is a pretty old apartment, and the mice in the city need somewhere to live too. Part of the reason she bought Grouch was to help with the rodent problem, but a cat who's afraid of mice isn't really going to be of much help. This has to be one of Rosa's favorite areas in the entire apartment. She spotted this wooden dining table at a thrift store one day making a donation. She loved its design so much that she couldn't pass up the opportunity for a home improvement project. Paired with this bold rug, accented with elegant chairs and a vibrant floral arrangement, Rosa has created quite the conversational space. When her girlfriends are over, all of the ladies love sitting here to talk about the latest news in their gardening, knitting, and other social clubs. Her friends also love hearing all of her latest decor and homemaking tips. Rosa couldn't bear to part with any of Dawn's possessions, so she packed them away and placed them in the storage closet for safekeeping. It brings her comfort to still have access to physical pieces that represent who he was in life. In small apartments such as this, sometimes you have to get a little crafty with storage space. Rosa had no problem creating a solution for her lack of a laundry room. Ideally, she would prefer not to have her fresh linens next to Grouch's litter box, but it'll have to do. Pictures mean a lot to Rosa. She values memories. She sometimes stands here at night reminiscing about all the experiences she's had in her life. the people she's met, the places she's gone, and how each of these moments made her feel. She keeps a full-length mirror near so she can truly reflect. She hopes to be adding pictures of a new family member soon. Medicine, lotion, weird potpourri. That's about all you can hope to find in Rosa's bathroom, though she has been meaning to get some new decorative towels. If there was ever a place that represented who Rosa is in a nutshell, it would be her patio. Whether it be through journaling, gardening, or even painting, this is where she expresses the deepest and most creative parts of herself. Playing cards with friends on summer days, listening to her and Dawn's favorite songs on the radio, and painting on canvases until she's completely covered in paint from head to toe are all things that make Rosa feel alive. Rosa has been through quite a lot in a short amount of time. She's experienced immeasurable heartache and has been confronted with some of her biggest fears. But what motivates Rosa to keep going is her determination to add value to the world around her and to express love in any way she can. She knows her recent decision to adopt and raise a child at this stage in her life will be difficult, but she also believes that things in life that require a little more work are usually worth a lot more. So this is the end of our story for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any ideas or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section. Don't forget to stick around for the screenshots, and as always, stay sagey with the gameplay. Bye!